Hi, good morning and welcome to our meditation. Today is the 9th of March. I would like to read in Revelation chapter 7 and verse 4. Then I heard the number of those who were sealed, 144,000 from all the tribes of Israel. This is a symbolic and very interesting number here in the book of Revelation. We are going to see it again in other parts of the book, including chapter 14. Then I looked, and there before me was a lamb standing on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 who had his name and his father's name written on their foreheads. People are going to fight to explain what these 144,000 people, what they mean, they are symbolizing here. But the most important thing here is actually not the number, it's the seal on each person's head. Those people have got the seal of God, they belong to God. And we know that there are more than 144,000, because if it was just 144,000, you and I would not be included in the number of those who belong to Christ. And in other texts in the book of Revelation, it's written that no one could count those who were before the throne. So we know that this is a symbol. And how did we come to this number of 144? Actually, we have to keep on reading in the book of Revelation chapter 14. Verse 2 says, "And I heard a sound from heaven like the roar of rushing waters and like a loud peal of thunder. The sound I heard was like of harpists playing their harps. And they sang a new song before the throne and before the four living creatures and before the elders. No one could learn the song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. They were the only ones who could actually sing that song. And these are the ones who belong to Christ, because it is written in Revelation chapter 22, verse 4, they will see his face and his name will be on their foreheads. So they will see their face. 3 times 4 is 12, the number of the people of God. And some people say that 3 is the Trinity and 4 is the number of the earth. And we come to this 12. We know by reading the Bible that 12 is a very important number to describe the number of the people of God, the 12 apostles in the New Testament and the 12 tribes of Israel in the Old Testament. And we are going to find the number 12 in Revelation chapter 21, verse 9 to 14. One of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls full of the 7 last plagues came and said to me, "Come, I will show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb." Wow, finally, the angel is going to show John this bride, the same bride who is going to be in chapter 19, celebrating the wedding of the Lamb. And who is this person? Who is this lady who is going to be a princess with the Lamb, who is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords? So John follows the angel. In chapter 21, verse 10, it is written, and he carried me away in the spirit to a mountain great and high, and showed me the holy city, Jerusalem. Wow. It's not a woman, it is a city. So Jerusalem in the book of Revelation, it's not the capital of the actual capital of Israel, but it is the bride of the Lamb. It is written here. So he sees a city, and then he's going to describe the city. It says here that the city of Jerusalem is coming down out of heaven from God. It shone with the glory of God, and its brilliance was like that of a very precious jewel, like a jasper clear as crystal. It had a great high wall with 12 gates, and with 12 angels at the gates. On the gates were written the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. There were gates, 3 gates on the east, 3 on the north, 3 on the south, and 3 on the west. The wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them were the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. 12 foundations, 12 doors at the gate, at the wall. The foundations of the wall were the 12 apostles. The gates in the wall, there were 12 as well. So 12 times 12. That's where our 144 comes from. And then, of course, you multiply this from with the number of completeness, which is 1,000, that we're going to find in other parts of Revelation. 144 times the completeness of 1,000, and we come to our number, 144,000 people. And that's a number no one can count, says another part of the book. But the important thing here is actually not for us to be counting how many people are going to be with God in heaven. The important thing here is the seal, because God knows. We cannot count. It's not up to us to count. God knows. The important thing here is for you to know that you are part of that because you have received the seal of the Holy Spirit in you. God bless you.